This is Special Chronicles, giving respect and a voice to people with special needs.
Welcome to the Special Chronicles podcast, where we're giving respect and voice to people with special needs. I'm your host, Daniel Smrokowski. Today, we're coming to you live from the 2025 Speak Up, Speak Out Summit here in Normal. Joining us right now at our podcast booth is Deanna from Envision Unlimited. Yes. I would usually have applause, but because we've got somewhat of a live audience, maybe we could just have the audience applause. There we go. Welcome to Special Chronicles Live.
I'm more happy to be here.
Awesome. And maybe just speak just a little bit close to the mic, okay, so our listeners can hear you. Can you introduce yourself and tell us where you're from?
Hello, everyone. My name is Deanna E, and I am a self-advocate. I am from Chicago, Illinois.
Awesome.
I am a member that represents adults with developmental disabilities. I am an advocate. I speak up for myself and for others as well.
Also, and what does self-advocacy mean to you?
What self-advocacy means to me is pride, having pride within yourself, encouragement, enthusiasm, encouraging yourself and telling yourself that you can do it. We may have been born different, but we're just like everyone else. We just learn a little different. Awesome.
I love that. What are you most excited about? I know that we'll recording this right now. I think it's about just a little bit after 9 in the morning, and I think the conference is probably just getting started right now. I don't know what's going on in the room behind us, but what are you most excited about being here at the Speak Up? Actually, yeah, there's some applause going on, so I think it just got started. What are you most excited about being here at the Speak Up Speak Out Summit, and what do you hope to learn by attending this conference?
What makes me so excited about being here? I love to help people. It's also helping myself, learning more about myself and knowing what I can do and who I can help, and getting other people to understand us. Awesome.
And how, when you go back home in the next day and a half from now, how would you use your voice when you go back in your community?
I will go back and let people know how much I learned over here in this program. There's so much to talk about. I like to get out into the world and just let people know that it's a lot that you can learn from us.
Awesome. And what brought you to the summit? Can you tell us a little bit more about Envision Unlimited and how your organization brought you here, and what brought you to the Speak Out Summit?
Well, eventually Envisions Unlimited heard my voice. They can tell I am very verbal. Mm-hmm. I'm a very outspoken person, and I have a lot of enthusiasm, and they can see I communicate with people very well. I'm very, very smart and very intelligent. Envisions also feel that I will be a big help, because I've came to them with a couple of my situations, and they can feel that I understand them and they understand me. So that's awesome. what got me here.
Awesome. And how do you support other self advocates in your in your community, and how do you support others?
I basically share my experience with other people. I talk to people and I advocate, and they take the time to listen.
Awesome.
They listen and they learn a lot from me.
Awesome. Well, just like when they listen to you in person, all of our listeners and our viewers that are listening will listen to this podcast and hear from you as well. What do you hope to take away from this conference after you step away from our podcast booth and go back into the main room? And what do you hope to take away from this Speak Up and Speak Out Summit?
I think it would be a good feeling, a very good feeling. When I walk back into that room, I would have a smile on my face, my head up, and I would tell people how it made me feel to be behind this mic and speak.
Awesome. And then why is it important for self-advocates to have their voices heard? I'm sure a lot of people are coming to speak up and speak out to know how to tell the story, how to have the voices heard. But why is it important for self-advocates like yourself, like myself, like many that are here at this conference? Why is it important to have our voices heard?
I feel that it's very important. It's very important. I feel that we self-advocates, we need the support and the help that we need. We don't want to lose our benefits. We don't want to get cut. We feel that we need this. We need to keep a roof over our head. We need transportation to get around. We do doctor visits and everything. It's very important. I'm in independent living, so I live on my own. I'm basically an ISOLA program, and I practically do everything on my own. Of course, I do have staff that still assist me. They give me just that little bit of help, but I'm practically on my own and very independent. I do my own cooking. I do my own grocery shopping. I do my own clothes shopping. I buy my own clothes and do my hair, makeup, and everything. So it's all about being independent, but I feel that this is very important because we need this.
Awesome.
Without this program, we would be nothing.
That's awesome. And two final questions as we wrap up here. If you could describe the Speak Up and Speak Out Summit in one word, what would it be? It might be difficult to describe this conference in one word, but if you could describe the Speak Up and Speak Out Summit in one word, what would it be?
Let's see. I describe it as a way of helping, encouraging, enthusiastic, not giving up, keep on talking, keep on advocating, keep on defending, keep on fighting. That's how I see it.
Awesome. And finally, what's a message for others listening to this podcast today who couldn't be here? Maybe they're attending virtually, but for those that are listening to this podcast today who couldn't be here because it is an annual conference, and hopefully they will listen to you here and want to come out to the conference next year. What's a message that you hope that others that are tuning in today?
I want the outsiders, the ones who were unable to make it. My thoughts are with you, and I know your thoughts are with us. I know you guys are very understanding, and I'm very understanding. We're kind of like on the same level. Mm-hmm. I want the outsiders to stay encouraged. Do not give up on the members. Keep trying to help the best way you can. Just keep on advocating. Keep speaking. Speak, 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 speak. Keep that in you.
Awesome. Well, perfect way to wrap up. And just like what's on my T-shirt is up in the room, so I'm not wearing it obviously right now. But what's on your T-shirt is speak is it's written 2 times on the name of this conference. So perfect way to kind of tie that all in. Thank you again, Deanna, for coming on Special Chronicles Live. That's the wrap on this episode of our live coverage from the 2025 Speak Out Summit in Normal, Illinois, presented by the Elk of Illinois. A big thank you to all the self-advocates, family speakers, and community members who joined us on today's episode and shared their powerful voices. If you enjoyed this conversation, please follow the Special Chronicles podcast on your favorite podcast app and leave us a review to help more people discover our show. And I just discovered this little thing on the video. Like and subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube, and share with your friends. You can watch and listen to not only this episode with Deanna, but all of the episodes that are coming to you live from the Speak Up and Speak Out Summit on specialchronicles.com/SUSO2025. That's specialchronicles.com/SUSO2025, where you'll find links to our YouTube channel, newsletter, and social media. And until next time, this is Daniel from Special Chronicles, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Oh, there we go.
Special Chronicles, giving respect and a voice to people with special needs.